VancouverBC.com. Exclusive.
My favorite restaurant is Tenpopo Japanese restaurant.
I would say that you have to go to the Foundation on Main Street. Yeah, absolutely. Hands down. Best nachos in the city.
I recommend you go to Cafe Crepe if you're anywhere in the shopping districts of Granville and Robson. It's awesome. Just go for the classics like the Nutella crepe. It's really, really good.
There's Relish. It's on Howe and Hornby, I do believe.
Tsunami Sushi is pretty good on Robson over there.
This morning we just had breakfast at Doolin's, which is just down the street here, and they have very good brunch. So we went there. And it's budget friendly too, so.
Hapa Izakaya or Havana's.
There's also Sip. They make all their food with booze. It's on Granville Street. It's awesome. Asia. Because the food is really good.
Sophie's for breakfast. Go there. And brunch.
Havana's. It's on Commercial Drive. It's another great place. It's a little more further away from downtown, but it's still a great little area where there's lots of venues, lots of great bands, lots of great musicians that are playing, tons of cafes and whatnot. So it's a really cool spot.
I think I'd recommend you eat at Subi's.
Subi's restaurant?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. The vibe is good. The staff are great. Food's pretty tasty, and the garlic mayo is awesome.
Defos on Davy Street. Because the food is fresh and it's what can I say? It's very it's a good price, good amount of food also, and they have lineups every day, so that tells you that it's a very popular place. Like everybody likes Greek food. I mean, who wouldn't?
I'd say you definitely have to go to Toshi's Sushi. 16th and Main. It's actually on 16th, but you got to get there early. There's always a lineup. I guess my style is more you go early, put your name on the list. You're going to have to wait an hour, walk down to JJ Bean on 14th and have a coffee and walk up. Feels like you haven't even had to wait any time. It's amazing. It's just like simple, classic sushi. None of this fancy rolls, which I'm more into.
Okay, my favorite place to eat is the Pear Tree.
Sushiyama on Broadway and Main.
I like the Old Spaghetti Factory.
Mandarin Palace, the best Chinese place there is.
There's Gotham Steakhouse, that's great if you love your meat.
Takis, which is on Thurlow and Davie, or you can go to the famous Steffo's, which is right next door to it on Thurlow and Davie. Excellent Greek food.
I would recommend you go to a Thai spot called Yum Yai that's on Commercial Drive between 2nd and 3rd. Go check it out. It's run by my buddy. Straight out of Thailand. It's family owned. Everything's Thai. It's authentic.
Well, if you have a young lady with you and you need a good place to go to the Hermitage on Robson Street. The chef actually trained with 3 different Michelin restaurants in France, cooked for 2 kings of Belgium, and his sister in France makes all the wine, and they know how to leave you alone. It'll be a very nice experience, trust me. However, get ready to spend a little bit of money.
You guys need to go to Lotus on 25th and Main. Awesome food, great atmosphere, cool art.
Well, my favorite place is in West Vancouver, if you can get that far. La Regalade, country French restaurant.
Why?
It's a nice mix of cozy, but also really great food.
I would recommend the Templeton restaurant. It's on Granville, and it was originally a greasy spoon in 1934. And now they've converted it to, it's still all original inside, 1930s, but they serve wonderful vegetarian food there.
Tons of other places, Yaletown, Goldfish, Section 3, Coast, Global, Italian Kitchen, Santa Fe on Granville Street, Tapas. If you want a full meal, go somewhere else. It's more for just appies with your friends and stuff like that. But otherwise, there's the usual Cactus Club, Earl's. Pick your fancy. Vancouver's got lots of great local spots. You just need to ask someone on the street and they'll tell you where to go.